What's up, brothers and sisters? We only keep on informing you what is happening in the motherland, and sometimes some pieces of what is happening outside of the motherland. But what is happening in Niger right now, do you know what? They have had enough of the UN mischievousness. So just yesterday, about 10th or 11th of October 2023, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Niger ordered the UN Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator, Miss Lois Aubin, to leave. She was given only 3 days, that is 72 hours.
Leave.
Declared person non grata, and she was told to leave. Do you know why she was told to leave?
So, there's been accusations that the UN played a very pivotal role in the ended UNGA, or United Nations General Assembly, which was in New York, in the headquarters of the UN. Okay, so the junta accused the UN of playing a role in making them not to attend or not to have their voices heard, their issues heard during the meeting. We remember during the meeting, Niger was represented by BURKINAFASO, Mali, so their grievances were, spoken out by the leaders from those countries. So they felt that this was unfair. And to deal with that situation, what I like about these people is they don't just look at situations and cry about them.
Yeah,
they take a stand, they act. So they said, no ways, man. If you are the ones, putting us out of this very important, and this is not the first meeting that they were blocked from.
So they talked about the main UNGA and more subsequent.
Yes, there was others.
Let me read their statement. The National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland, that is CNSP, and the government of Niger has noted with stupefaction the devious maneuvers that the General Secretariat of the UN continues to orchestrate. Under the instigation of France, through all the obstacles they already posed in preventing the full participation of Niger in various sequences of the meetings of the 78th session of the UN General Assembly. This sponsored sabotage continued in Vienna on the occasion of the Conference General Meeting of the International Atomic Energy Agency from September 25th to 29, 2023 in Vienna, and on the 4th Extraordinary Congress for the Universal Postal Union from October 1st to 5th, 2023 in Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So you can see there's the UN plus
There's just been a lot.
2 more. The meeting on Atomic Agency and the other one in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
And do you know what the Secretary General of the UN said in response to that through his representative? He said it's very unfortunate because in Niger, and a subscriber corrected us, he or she told us that it's Niger, not Niger.
Niger is France.
Yeah,
French.
Niger is France. So please, if we're pronouncing it well as Niger, let us know. In the next video, we'll try and correct it.
I pronounce in French, you do it in English, so it will be half-half.
So the Secretary General said that it's very regrettable what the Niger Junta, Abdurrahman, has done, because the UN is playing a very pivotal role when it comes to 4.3 million of Nigerians, because they play a role in humanitarian services for women and children. So mostly it's to help women and children who are in humanitarian crisis. We know that there's a lot of terrorism and all of these things, so you find that there's a lot of displacement, children, women. Some arguments of the UN are very scant to me, because why is it women and children and there are men also suffering? But stories for another day. So he was like, this is very regrettable because the UN is playing a very big role in Niger, and when it comes to that. And I'm just looking at the situation and wondering, what is this role that they are playing? Because if France is the one that is bringing these problems, and France being supported by the UN, to me it seems like a problem that you are causing so that you can keep on.
Yeah, you can keep on.
It doesn't make sense. And kudos to you, Niger Junta,
for telling her to leave.
Yeah, and I hope the whole UN can just leave the country, and it's time we take matters into our own hands. We can fix the countries ourselves.
And someone was saying that because the UN only acts when it comes to the Western nations,
of course.
But when it comes to these other countries,
nobody cares.
Somewhere to make money. One day it will end like the League of Nations, and it will be forgotten. You see, like BRICS is here, and we have the Shanghai Cooperation. at some point people will say this is just a dumb
Yeah, this is
corporation.
useless.
Let's do away with it and focus on the others.
Let them keep it for
Yeah.
themselves.
So kudos to Niger for doing that. We are happy for you, and you are on the right path. We saw your president Abdurrahman Tiani speaking to the people in their mother language, and it was moving, because doing that tells you how important it is for us to go back to our languages. Yeah.
Our cultures.
And cultures. So let us know what you think in the comment section. We can't wait to see you in the next one.
Bye
Don't
bye.
forget to subscribe. Bye bye.
See you soon.